Hello everyone. We'll be doing a video with Sovereign Citizen 10 Sovereign Citizen Week. This time from NY Detective YouTube channel. So I'll post a link to the video and to his channel in the description below, as always. Let's watch.
On May 4th, 2023, while on patrol, officers observed a gray Jeep with what appeared to be a fake license plate. A juvenile passenger was also seen in the back seat without a seatbelt, prompting a traffic stop.
Let me guess, a fake private tag.
Can you roll your window down for me?
I have to credit his Offset mom for her taste in music though. I have to admit.
No ma'am. Can you roll your window down for me? Okay. I need to talk to you a little bit more, so that's why I wanted it. And can you also turn your music down?
Here's the idea, just turn your music down so the officer don't have to yell over it. That's easy.
Okay. Ma'am, I'll be asking the questions, okay? I'm Officer Lee with Orlando Police Department. The reason you're being pulled over. 472.
Oh, it's Offset using the common law nonsense.
45. You're being pulled over because this young man right here is not in the seatbelt. Also, your tag is not coming back to anything.
I'm almost home. I'm
Okay. Did you just understand what I told you while you're being pulled over? Okay. May I see your driver's license, your registration, and your proof of insurance? Ma'am?
I lost my driver's license.
Out of what state was it from? And how long ago did you lose it?
Like you
I really would like if you cut your music down so I can hear you.
can hear me. You're asking everything.
Well, with you making this a little difficult, I'm going to have to pull you out of the car if you can't confirm who you are. So I want to know, there's some questions I need to ask you, and I'd rather have your music down so I won't have to yell.
I can give you my name.
Okay. We'll just wait for another unit here. Ma'am, turn up.
Oh, they just had to wait for you. You're good editing by NY Detective for this video.
I don't feel comfortable with y'all. This is like, no, do not open that car door. No.
Man,
No, I am not getting out the car. I'm not
Okay,
doing
turn the
anything.
call off for me. See
I
that?
don't feel comfortable with y'all.
I understand
have
that.
my, no,
That's fine.
I have my rights. And I
Okay.
do not feel comfortable with any of this. I lost all my dang information just a few days ago.
Well, ma'am, the first
But I
thing
can give you my
you don't dictate us how we do a traffic
Man,
stop.
yes
Okay.
I do.
No,
Because
no,
I
you
don't
don't.
feel comfortable. Yes I do. I already went through this with somebody
I
else.
understand that.
No, I don't feel comfortable.
Well, did you lose on that one, ma'am? I'm curious.
Okay. We
And yes,
need
I'm
to
going to do
step
this in
out
front of
of
my
the vehicle.
kids. No,
Okay.
I don't feel comfortable.
Ma'am, you really don't want to do this.
So y'all going to yank me out my car?
Ma'am, we're telling you by law to get out of the vehicle. We are
By law?
by
For
law
what?
we're allowed to
For
control
what?
our.
Yes, officer. And for this officer, you might want to get a car under Pennsylvania versus Mims. Supreme Court case. That's not on their list.
So you're
Because
so
you
because I
don't have
so because I
registration
don't
of the
have the
vehicle.
information for you.
You won't turn off the vehicle
No,
like we
I'm not,
asked.
'cause I don't
So
feel
now we're
comfortable.
asking you to step out of the vehicle.
No, I'm calling my husband.
Ma'am,
I don't feel
I've already told you why you've been pulled over, okay?
Give me the ticket.
Okay.
She wants to call her husband instead of a lawyer? How's that going to work out for her?
I can't even confirm who you are right now.
I just told you I can give you my name.
Don't
Stop
touch
it.
my name.
Stop it. Stop. Stop. Stop.
Put your hands behind your back.
No.
Put your hands behind your back.
You don't make no goddamn sense.
You're right, ma'am. Sovereign citizen nonsense don't make any sense.
I'm suing the shit out of y'all.
Let me know how that works out for you, ma'am.
You better put my dress up.
Yes, ma'am, we have a female. They'll be able to do that for you, okay?
All right, let's get her up.
No, don't get me up because I'm...
Fix her. Pull her. Yeah, pull her.
Here, come take her lights.
Let's switch.
Do me a favor, double lock those my pull or something. Oh, it's just a cramp. Those skills are. All you need to do is
I already went through all of
cooperate
this shit
with
with y'all
right.
before.
Okay.
Same damn concept. I told the other officer the same thing. I told the officer, get my Marine Corps tag off of there.
So you've been through this before and you didn't learn anything, I'm guessing?
Trying to get you. There you go. Where's it? Let me get the other one first. Make sure it doesn't fall down. It's not that kind of dress. It's a tube. Nope. Okay. Just want to make sure everything's good.
all right. Is she covered under there? Let's get her
We're
up.
good.
Come on up now.
Bend your knees. Sit up. No, sit up. There you go.
Come on up.
There you go.
Do you have any identification in that car?
I got a common law tag.
Okay, that's not an identification.
It is. Y'all got 5 of y'all for one little bitty person?
Now, this would have went a whole different way if you just gave your ID.
I didn't have no ID.
Okay, you gotta be able to provide an ID.
I
If you
don't have
don't,
one. I
if
said
you,
I had a common law
look,
tag and y'all still not answering me.
That's
I
not-
mean, recognizing that.
She's pretty foolish to believe in that sovereign citizen nonsense. If she just gave the officer her ID, she would have just had her car towed with a big fine. A criminal citation. But she chose our way.
that's not how it works. You gotta be able to show us who you are. You can't just drive a vehicle and not know who you are. So now you're going to jail for something so simple because you don't want to listen. It's not because of us. It's because of you.
No, it's not because of me.
You could have been legal.
I already got 2 lawsuits against y'all about this.
Just put that on my
She's always got to gaslight things. Try to blame the cops for her own mistakes. Solves it for you.
front seat.
It's the same thing. Violate every constitutional right. That's fine.
Promise you, we're not violating
Yes, you
anything.
are. My right to travel. My right
Well, you could travel on foot, bicycle, or a pogo stick, but not behind the wheel of a car, ma'am.
to privacy. You yanked me out of my car. You reached your hand inside of my private vehicle. Tried to wipe it all my girl. I apologize for that.
So,
You're going to be able to provide for somebody else. 5 other cops did this shit to me.
All right, man, I'm going to read you something. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
You got a right to remain silent. Do you understand? Anything you say may be used in court. Do you understand? You got a right to talk to a lawyer before and during questions. Do you understand? If you cannot afford a lawyer and want one will be provided to you before question without charge. Do you understand? Has anyone threatened you or promised you anything to get you to talk to me? Do you want to talk about today?
Let me guess, officer. She has no comment.
Need a yes or no answer. You want to talk about today, Miss Hawkins?
I want to call my husband.
Okay, well, I think he's actually coming to get your sons. Those are your sons in the vehicle? Okay. So once he gets here, I'll let you talk to him. But do you want to talk about why you're in the back of my car in handcuffs?
Nope.
No?
No.
Okay.
I do not want to talk about it.
All right. To let you know, you are under arrest right now. In the state of Florida, you must have the vehicle properly registered. I ran your tag that says it seems to have some type of characters that look like private. That's not a tag that somebody is going to give you in the state of Florida. Also, when I'm asking for your driver's license, and I'm asking you to turn down the vehicle so I can hear your name and your date of birth a little properly, instead of you having the music up loud, that's just so I can hear you a little bit better. You have not been identified at that time. I still need to make sure I get a photograph of you. Just because you give me some information that says...
I didn't give you any information. In fact, you didn't even ask me my name. You just kept asking to have my music turned down, which I told you no.
Everything's on body camera.
I know it's on body.
Oh, they did ask you to identify yourself, ma'am. But we all saw the body cam. So that's up to you if you want to speak that one in court.
Body camera, so We can talk about that when we go
I asked you for your name and ID, you know. I'd rather have your ID so I can get a picture.
I give you my name. I don't have any ID. I told you that I lost that. So if you want to sit here and continue to make up little stuff and make your case better, then go ahead.
Well, there's no case that I need to make better.
It is a case because it's going to be a big case.
That's fine.
That's fine.
81400.
But
I gave you my name.
Okay. Well, I'm just letting you know while you're in the back seat, okay? When we tell you that you also need to cut the car off and that you need to come back to us, we're allowed to do that.
I don't need to come out of my private automobile to...
But that's your opinion, but I'm telling you what the law is.
That's not an opinion. That's my constitution.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, nothing in the Constitution says you can ignore a lawful order, ma'am. Hate to tell you that one. That's all on you, ma'am. You're in the back of a cop car for ignoring lawful orders, which ain't covered by the Constitution. That's soft-set delusions.
You are under arrest and you will be transported to the jail.
Yeah.
And we will go from there, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
She loves that Gray Bar Hotel. Thanks to my detective for posting it. This video. I covered a taser video from him before. So he's not failing us with content too, which is nice to see he's posting videos on his channel. Go sub to my detective, by the way, if you visit his channel. That'd be in the video.